Good morning to dear student. Today I will explain you chapter number 11, the human eye and the colorful world. Now we know that human eye, it is a very important part in our body. We know that without eye we cannot see the things around us, and so eye is our important part of our body, so we can see the beautiful world around us. Now first I will explain you the structure of human eye. Now the different parts of human eye. See the figure. This is the cornea, this is the iris, this is pupil, this is the aqueous humor, this is the lens, these are ciliary muscles, this is the retina, optic nerves and vitreous humor. Now I will explain you the function of these different parts of human eye. So our human eye is like a camera. Our human eye is like a camera, and in this camera there is also one lens. So its lens system forms an image on light sensitive screen called the retina. Means when we see the nearby object or far object, the image falls on this retina. So when light enters the eye through a thin membrane called cornea. See that this is the part of eye. It is a cornea. It is a thin membrane. It is a thin membrane through which the light enters in our eyes, and it forms the transparent bulge on the front surface of the eyeball. Means this eyeball, it is in a spherical shape. Our eyeball, it is in a spherical shape. Its diameter is about 2.3 centimeter. Its diameter is about 2.3 centimeter. Now this muscle, ciliary muscles are very important for the, means its role is very important in a human eye. Now, so what is the function of ciliary muscles? What is the function of ciliary muscle? The ciliary muscles can change the focal length of eye lens. Ciliary muscles change the focal length of eye lens according to the requirement of eye, to see the nearby object or far object clearly. Now iris, that is, we find a structure called iris behind the cornea. See that behind, this is the cornea, thin membrane behind the cornea, iris. So we find a structure called iris behind the cornea. Now what is the function of iris? So iris is a dark muscular diaphragm. That is screen. One type of diaphragm, that is screen. Iris is a dark muscular diaphragm that controls the size of pupil. And what is the function of pupil? Pupil regulates and controls the amount of light entering in the eye. In our eye, we know that there is a pupil, and this pupil function is to regulates and controls the amount of light entering the eyes. Then the eye lens forms an inverted real image of the object on the retina. Means the image of the object, it form always on the retina. Now retina, it is a delicate membrane that is green. Retina is a delicate membrane having enormous number of light sensitive cell, and this light sensitive cell get activated when light enters in our eyes. These sensitive cells get activated and generate the electric signals, and these electric signals are sent to brain via optic nerves. See that these are the optic nerves. So electric signals are sent to brain through via optic nerves, and the brain interprets these signals, and the image of an object is interpreted. So this is the structure of human eye. It is very important topic. Okay, now our next topic, accommodation power of an eye. Now we know that the function of ciliary muscles. Ciliary muscles can change the focal length of eye lens to see the nearby object or far object clearly. So the ability of an eye lens to adjust its focal length as per requirement means to see the far object clearly or the nearby object clearly. The ability of an eye lens to adjust its focal length, it is called the accommodation power of an eye. Now our next topic, defect of vision. Now defect of vision. Defect of vision. Now we know that when the light rays coming from the object forms the image on retina. When we see the image clearly, when the image should form on the retina, but sometimes the image form behind the retina or before the retina. Means that there is a defect in our eyes, because the ciliary muscle cannot change its focal length as per requirement to see the nearby object or far object clearly. So the image not form on the retina, but the image form before the retina or behind the retina. This type of vision, it is called defect of vision. So when the ciliary muscles cannot change the thickness of eye lens as requirement, the defect of vision arise. There are three type of defects: farsightedness, nearsightedness, and presbyopia. So now I will explain you the far sightedness defect. Now our next topic, nearsightedness. So there are three defects of our eyes: nearsightedness, farsightedness, presbyopia. First I will explain you nearsightedness. It is also known as myopia. Now in nearsightedness, the eye lens does not become thin as per requirement, and the light rays coming from the distinct means distant object, that is far object, are focused at a distance shorter than retina after being refracted from the eye lens. That is, when the rays coming from the distant object, that is far object, then these light rays from distinct object are focused at a distance shorter than retina. That is, it falls before the retina, means the image that cannot form on exactly on retina, but it form before the retina. So this type of defect is known as nearsightedness. And in nearsightedness, person can see the nearby object clearly. Person can see the nearby object clearly, but person cannot see the far object clearly. So this type of defect is called nearsightedness or myopia. And this type of defect, it is corrected by using the concave lens of appropriate focal length or concave lens of suitable power. This type of defect mostly seen in a younger in a younger person. Mostly this type of defect is seen in a younger person. Means nearsightedness, that is, a person can see the nearby object clearly but cannot see the far object. And for this remedy, we have to use the concave lens of appropriate focal length. Now our next topic, farsightedness. Farsightedness, that is, if a person having farsightedness defect, a person can see the far object clearly but cannot see the nearby object. That is, if the eye lens does not become thick as per requirement, the rays coming from nearby object will be focused beyond the retina. This is the retina, and the image it focused beyond the retina. So a person can see the far object clearly but cannot see the nearby object. This type of defect is called farsightedness or hypermetropia. So the nearby object cannot be seen clearly, but the far object may be seen clearly. This defect is called farsightedness. And here, when the rays coming from the nearby object, the image form beyond the retina. And so, to correct this defect, we have to wear the convex lens of appropriate power. That is, convex lens of appropriate focal length. This type of defect is called farsightedness, and this defect mostly seen in a old person. Means the old person can see the far object clearly but cannot see the nearby object. Now our Next, defect of eye, defect of vision, that is presbyopia, means the power of accommodation of an eye usually decreases with aging. Means as our age increases, the power of accommodation of eye decreases. So means the aged person, they find difficult to see the nearby object clearly without spectacles, and also to see the distinct object clearly without using spectacles. Means the aged person, old person, they have difficult to see nearby object clearly and far object clearly without spectacles. This type of defect is called presbyopia, and for this remedy, means to correct this remedy, the person use the bifocal lens. Person use the bifocal lens, spectacles. To correct this remedy, spectacles of bifocal lens are used. Bifocal lens, that is, the upper part of bifocal lens is made up of concave lens, and the lower part of these spectacles is made up of convex lens. See that here these spectacles are made up of bifocal lens. The upper part, it is made up of concave lens, and the lower part, it is made up of convex lens. These spectacles are of, it is made up of bifocal lens. These spectacles are made up of bifocal lens. Upper part, it is made up of concave lens, and lower part is made up of convex lens. So this type of defect, presbyopia, mostly seen in a old age person, means they have difficult to see the nearby object and far object clearly, so they use the spectacles of bifocal length. And also sometimes the means contact lens and laser surgery are widely used to remove the defect of eye. Now our next defect of eye, that is cataract. When a milky and cloudy layer is formed on the eyelids of old age persons, milky and cloudy layer is formed on the eyelids of old age person, they lose their vision partially or completely. This type of defect is called cataract, and it is removed by the surgery. So these are the important topic of human eye: structure of human eye, function of the different part of human eye, defect of vision, three types, mainly three types: nearsightedness, farsightedness, presbyopia, and other is cataract. You have to write this topic in your notebook.